Ever wonder if there are real remote jobs out there for beginners? Wonder no more, because today, I'm sharing 10 awesome, globally focused companies that are frequently hiring work-from-home jobs, even for entry-level positions in 2025. You might not have heard of some of these before. First up on our list of amazing work-from-home places is a company called Recharge Payments. Alright, let's really dive deep into Recharge Payments, our first awesome company on this list. Imagine, if you will, all those times you've signed up for something super convenient online, where a little bit of money just automatically comes out of your bank account or off your card every single month. Maybe it's that cool coffee subscription that sends you fresh beans right to your door, or that makeup box with new goodies, or even your favorite streaming service that lets you binge watch all those shows. Well, for the businesses that offer all these amazing regular services, handling those repeating payments can get a little tricky, right? That's exactly where Recharge Payments steps in. They are the clever company that builds the super smart tools, the behind-the-scenes magic, that makes all those regular, recurring payments super easy and smooth for online stores. Think of them as the silent helpers that make sure your favorite subscription box arrives every month, or that your streaming service is always ready to go. They literally help businesses all over the world grow bigger and better by making their payment systems simple and reliable. Now, what's really cool about Recharge Payments for someone like you looking for a work-from-home job is that they are a totally remote company. And when I say totally remote, I mean it. Everyone on their team, from the folks writing the computer code to the people helping customers, works right from their own homes. This means they are experts at making remote work. Well, they already have people on their team all over the globe, which is fantastic news for you, no matter where your living room office might be. Because they're helping businesses grow, they are growing themselves, and that means they are pretty much always looking for new people to join their fantastic team. It's like they have a steady stream of job openings because their business is always expanding. So, what kind of jobs might you find there, especially if you're just starting out? Well, you might find yourself in roles like a customer support representative. This is a super important job where you're helping out customers if they have questions about their payment setups, or if something isn't quite right. You'd be talking to real people, helping them solve real problems, which is a wonderful way to start in the tech world. Or maybe you'd be a sales development representative, sometimes called an SDR. This is a job where you help the sales team connect with new businesses that could use Recharge services. You'd be reaching out, learning about businesses, and helping them see how Recharge can make their lives easier. And sometimes, they even look for junior operations coordinators. These are the people who help keep the company running smoothly behind the scenes, making sure everything is organized and efficient. These are all excellent entry-level opportunities to get your foot in the door of a thriving remote company. And let's talk about the good stuff, the benefits, and the pay backslash. For these kinds of entry-level jobs, especially roles like customer support, you could generally expect to make something like $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Now, just a friendly reminder, that number can change a bit. It really depends on where you are in the world, what the exact job is, and sometimes even your specific experience, but it gives you a good idea. And if you get into those sales development roles, there's often a chance to earn even more through commissions, which means you get extra money for hitting certain goals. Pretty neat, right? They really focus on making remote work a great experience for everyone on their team. So they often offer really good health benefits to keep you healthy, and because they're remote first, they're super flexible with your work hours. You might have more freedom to pick up your kids from school or schedule appointments without a fuss. Plus, many remote companies like Recharge Payments understand you need a comfy and functional workspace, so they often give you money or stipends for setting up your home office. This means they might help you pay for a good desk, a nice chair, or a reliable internet connection. They also care about your growth, so they'll often support you with professional development opportunities, like paying for courses or conferences. It's a place where you can really learn and grow your career, all from the comfort of your own home. If this sounds like a place you'd love to work, here's what you need to do. Head straight to their careers page. The web address is rechargepayments.com/careers. Take your time looking at all the job openings, even if they aren't entry-level, just to get a feel for the company. When you find a job you like, read the description carefully. Then, make sure your resume and cover letter are perfectly tailored to that specific job. Don't just send a general one /. Show them you've researched Recharge, that you understand what they do, and explain why your skills and enthusiasm make you a perfect fit, even if you're new to the remote work world. Good luck. Alright, let's zoom in on our next amazing company for work-from-home jobs. Zapier. Now, Zapier is super cool, and once you understand what they do, you'll see why they're such a powerful tool for businesses and individuals alike. Think of it like this. You have all these different apps on your computer or phone, right? like your email app, your to-do list app, your notes app, maybe an app for online forms, or even a customer list app. Usually, these apps don't talk to each other very well. It's like they speak different languages. Well, Zapier is like a magic helper that sits in the middle and teaches all these thousands of different apps how to talk to each other. It connects them up so they can do things automatically without you having to lift a finger. So instead of you having to copy and paste information from one app to another, Zapier can do it for you, super fast and without mistakes. For example, imagine someone fills out a form on your website. Zapier can automatically save that information to your customer list and send you a text message to let you know, all without you doing anything. Or, when you get a new email with an important attachment, Zapier can automatically save that attachment right into your cloud storage, keeping everything organized. It saves people so much time and makes work so much smoother. What's incredibly important for us, as folks looking for remote jobs, is that Zapier has been a 100% remote company for a really, really long time. They basically wrote the book on how to have a great work-from-home culture. Everyone on their team, which is spread across something like 40 different countries, works from their own preferred space. They've figured out how to stay connected and work well together even when they're in different time zones, using smart tools and clear communication. Because they are always growing and helping millions of businesses all over the world, they are constantly looking for new people to join their team. They often have new job openings popping up, and many of these are perfect for someone just starting out or looking for an entry-level remote job. What kinds of entry-level jobs might you find yourself doing at Zapier? One very common role is a customer support specialist. Sometimes they call them customer champions. In this job, you'd be helping Zapier's customers figure out how to use the app, troubleshoot any problems they run into, and generally make sure they have a great experience. It's a fantastic way to learn about the tech world and problem solving. They also sometimes hire junior technical writers. These are folks who help write clear, easy-to-understand instructions, guides, and articles so people can learn how to use Zapier's features. And sometimes, they need community moderators who help manage and support their online community of users, answering questions and fostering a friendly environment. They even have internships in different departments, which are amazing opportunities to get hands-on experience and learn from the best. Now let's talk about the cool benefits and what you might get paid. If you're in one of those entry-level customer support roles, you could generally expect to make anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000 a year. That's a really solid starting salary for a remote job. And like with any company, the exact amount might shift a bit depending on your specific location and the exact duties of the job, but the benefits at Zapier are really where they shine. They often give truly great benefits packages, which can include comprehensive health plans to keep you healthy. And here's a big one. They have an unlimited time-off policy. That means you take the time off you need to rest, recharge, and live your life, as long as you're getting your work done. Many of their team members take a good 4 to 6 weeks off each year. They also understand that working from home means you need a good setup, so they often provide money or stipends to help you get your home office just right. Plus, they're big on helping you grow, so they usually offer funds for professional development, like taking online courses or going to virtual conferences. And a really neat perk is that they have a profit-sharing program, which means when the company does well, you get to share in some of that success. If all of this sounds like your kind of place, and it should, here's your actionable tip. Go directly to their jobs page at zapier.com/jobs. They list all their open positions there. When you find a job that catches your eye, spend some real time understanding what they're looking for. Zapier is known for its strong company values like default to action and empathy, no ego. Try to weave how you embody these values into your application. Show them you're a self-starter who's ready to learn and contribute from day one, even if you're new to remote work. They even often include salary information directly in their job descriptions and don't always require resumes, which can be a big help for applicants. They're a company that truly believes in making work better through automation, and they want people who are just as excited about that mission as they are. So take your time, show them your enthusiasm, and apply. Okay, let's talk about our third company, Formstack. This is another really cool one that you might not hear about every single day, but they're doing big things in the world of work, and they love to hire people who work from home. So, what exactly does Formstack do? Well, think about how much paper gets shuffled around in a typical office, even today, or how many times you have to type the same information into different places. Formstack is all about making workplaces super productive by giving them smart, easy-to-use tools. They help businesses get rid of all that paper and make things digital. Imagine you need to fill out a registration form for a class, or sign a document to rent a new apartment. Or maybe your doctor's office sends you a form to update your information. Formstack makes it easy for businesses to create those online forms, collect your answers, and even get your digital signature, all without any complicated computer code or needing to print anything. They also help businesses quickly create professional-looking documents, like contracts or reports, by pulling information from those forms automatically. It's all about making work faster, smoother, and less prone to mistakes. And the best part for you is that Formstack is a remote-first company, just like the others we've talked about. This means their entire team works from their homes, or whatever remote location they choose, all over the world. They've built their company around this idea, so they have all the systems and the culture in place to make remote work successful for their employees. Because they are constantly building new and better software tools, and helping so many businesses become more efficient, they are always looking for new talented people to join their team. Their growth means lots of fresh opportunities. What kinds of jobs might you find yourself doing there, especially if you're just starting out? Well, they often look for customer support representatives. This is where you'd be on the front lines, helping businesses use Formstack's tools, answering their questions, and making sure they have a great experience. You'd become an expert in their products and help real people solve their everyday work problems. Sometimes they also need junior account managers. These roles are about helping Formstack's existing customers get the most out of the tools they're already using, building good relationships, and making sure clients are happy. And just like recharge payments, they also frequently hire sales development representatives. In this role, you'd be a key part of the sales team, helping to find new businesses that could really benefit from Formstack's solutions and connect them with the right salesperson. These entry-level positions are a great way to jump into the tech world and start building your career from anywhere. Now, let's chat about what you can expect in terms of pay and perks. For these entry-level jobs, the pay is usually pretty good and competitive. You might see starting salaries somewhere around $40,000 to $65,000 a year. Of course, that number can change a bit based on where you live and the exact responsibilities of the job, but it's a solid range to aim for. If you get into one of those sales roles, like a sales development representative, you often have the chance to earn even more money based on how well you do and the sales goals you help hit. It's a nice way to be rewarded for your hard work. Formstack really prides itself on having a good work-life balance for its team members. This means they understand that you have a life outside of work, and they try to make sure you have the flexibility to enjoy it. They often offer good health benefits to keep you and your family well, and like many great remote companies, they usually provide generous paid time off, which means you can take vacations and breaks when you need them. They also focus on giving you opportunities to grow in your career, so you'll likely find training and learning programs to help you get even better at your job or learn new skills. So, if Formstack sounds like a place where you could thrive, here's some actionable advice. First, definitely go directly to their career page. The web address is formstack.com/company/careers. Scroll through all the job listings, even if some seem a bit advanced, just to get a feel for the types of roles they have. When you find an entry-level job that sounds exciting, read that job description very, very carefully. Pay close attention to the skills and qualities they're looking for. Then, when you're writing your resume and cover letter, make sure you show them that you understand what Formstack does and how your unique skills and enthusiasm would make you a great fit for that specific job. Highlight any experience you have with customer service, organization, or even just being super comfortable with online tools and learning new software. Remember, even if you don't have a lot of formal work experience, showing you're eager to learn, a good communicator, and a reliable team player can make a huge difference. They value building relationships and getting results, so show them how you can do both, all from your home office. Our fourth company is a bit unique, called Ghost. Ghost is an open-source platform that helps independent writers and journalists create their own websites and newsletters. Think of it as a cool tool for people who want to share their stories or news directly with their audience. The team at Ghost is small, but they are fully spread out all over the world. Because they are a smaller team, they might not have as many job openings as some bigger companies, but when they do hire, they are looking for people for junior roles. You might find jobs like helping people who use their platform with their questions, or helping to create content about Ghost, or even helping developers understand how to use their tools. Since they are a smaller company and focus on open source, the pay might be a little less than the huge tech companies, but it's still good for an entry-level job, usually between $35,000 and $60,000 a year. The big perks here are real remote flexibility, being part of a small team where your work really matters, and getting to contribute to open source projects. You can find their job openings at ghost.org/about/jobs/.nextup. Number 5 is AHA. And yes, the exclamation mark is part of their name. AHA makes software that helps businesses plan out their products and marketing strategies. It's like a big digital whiteboard where teams can map out their ideas and how they'll bring them to life. They're another fully remote company, and they're known for having a really strong and positive work culture. Since they are a successful and growing software company, they are often looking for new people, including those who are eager to learn and grow. You might find entry-level jobs helping customers succeed with their software, or writing helpful instructions and guides, or even assisting their support engineers. For these kinds of entry-level jobs, you could expect to make around $50,000 to $80,000 a year, depending on the job and your background. They offer great benefits like full health plans, retirement plans, paid time off for new parents, and even money for you to learn new skills. You can explore their jobs at aha.io/company/careers. Number 6 on our list is Articulate. Articulate makes really popular software that helps people create online courses and e-learning materials. If you've ever taken an online course that looked really professional and interactive, there's a good chance it was built using Articulate's tools like Storyline or Rise 360. They have been a fully remote company for many, many years, so they know how to make remote work work. Because they have a huge number of customers and a large team, they often have new jobs popping up. You might find yourself in an entry-level position helping customers with their software, or checking that their software works perfectly, or even helping to manage their online community or create content. For these entry-level roles, salaries are usually around $45,000 to $70,000 a year, but this can change based on the specific job and where you are. They're great because they focus on work-life balance, offer good pay, health benefits, and even help you save for retirement. You can find their career opportunities at articulate.com/company/careers. For our 7th company, let's talk about Skillshare. Skillshare is a fantastic online learning community. It's like a huge library of video classes where you can learn all sorts of creative, business, and tech skills, from photography to graphic design to coding. They are also a remote-first company, which makes sense since their whole platform is online. Because they have so many users from all over the world, they need a global team to support them. This means they sometimes have entry-level openings in areas like helping their members with questions, making sure the content on their platform is good, or helping to grow their online community. So you might find roles like a member support specialist or a community engagement coordinator. For these entry-level positions, the pay usually ranges from $35,000 to $55,000 a year. They're big on remote flexibility, so you can work from pretty much anywhere, and they also focus on helping you learn and grow, which is great for new job seekers. You can check out their jobs at skillshare.com/careers. Coming in at number 8 is a company you might not know by name, but you definitely know their products. Automattic. This is the amazing company behind super famous internet services like WordPress.com, where millions of websites are built, WooCommerce for online stores, and even Tumblr. They are famous for being completely distributed, meaning their thousands of employees are spread out all over the entire globe, working from their homes. Even though their products are household names, Automattic itself isn't always the first company people think of when looking for a job. But they are always hiring for a huge variety of roles, including many that are perfect for someone just starting out. One famous entry-level role they offer is a happiness engineer, which is basically customer support, but they make it sound much cooler. You might also find jobs like junior developers or community managers. Their pay is really competitive. For example, a happiness engineer could start anywhere from $60,000 to $90,000 a year. They also offer incredible benefits like super flexible schedules, lots of paid time off, health insurance, and even money to set up your home office just right. To explore their world of jobs, visit automattic.com/work-with-us/. Our 9th company is ConvertKit. ConvertKit provides email marketing software that's specifically designed for online creators. People like YouTubers, bloggers, artists, and online course creators. They are also a fully remote-first company with a big focus on helping the creative community. Because the creator economy is booming worldwide, ConvertKit is constantly growing and needs new people to join their team. They regularly have openings for entry-level jobs in areas like customer support, sales, and managing their community. So you might find yourself as a customer success specialist, helping creators make the most of their email campaigns, or a sales development representative, helping new creators discover their tools. For these kinds of entry-level roles, you could expect to make between $45,000 and $70,000 a year, and if you're in sales, there's always the chance to earn more through commissions. They offer a fantastic remote culture, good health benefits, and even unlimited paid time off, which is a huge plus. You can check out their career opportunities at convertkit.com/careers. And finally, our 10th company is Toptal. Now, Toptal is a little different from the others. It's not a company that builds a product for customers directly. Instead, Toptal is an exclusive network for top freelance talent, like really skilled software developers, designers, and finance experts. What they do is match these highly talented freelancers with companies that need their help. While most of the jobs they offer are for experienced freelancers, Toptal itself has an internal core team that runs the whole show. And those internal jobs are fully remote and often have entry-level openings. So you might find jobs helping their operations, like a junior talent sourcer helping find new freelancers, or an administrative assistant, or even a junior recruiter. These are entry-level internal roles that help Toptal function. For these kinds of internal entry-level jobs, you could expect a pay range of about $40,000 to $70,000 a year. The great thing is you get to work for a company that's completely global and remote, and you get exposed to lots of different industries. To see their internal team jobs, head to toptal.com/careers. So, there you have it, future remote workers. 10 amazing companies that are frequently hiring work-from-home jobs, even entry-level ones, from all over the world in 2025. Your dream of working from anywhere is totally achievable. Now remember these super important tips. First, always go directly to the company's careers page using the links we provided. Job openings change all the time, so you need to check regularly. Second, make sure your resume is perfect for each job you apply for. Don't just send the same one everywhere. Third, really highlight your remote work skills. Show them you're great at communicating even when you're not in the same room, that you can manage your own time, and that you're a self-starter. And finally, be patient and persistent. Finding the right remote job takes a little effort, but it's absolutely worth it for the freedom and flexibility you'll gain. If this video helped you find a new lead or just gave you some hope, give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome tips and insights on finding your perfect remote job. See you in the next video.